Okay, so a question that I've had for a while, and I know other people who've had similar questions, was could you run Overwatch on a Mac if you used Parallels? And ultimately, the answer is yes, you can run it. However, I haven't seen any updates lately as to how it actually physically looks or anything. I've seen a pretty old demo at this point that looked okay-ish at best, and since it's 2019 now, I figured, how does it look? And so I have it running on my MacBook, which is a MacBook Pro 2017 13-inch with 4 Thunderbolt ports, 3.1 gigahertz Intel Core i5, and 8 gigs of RAM. So, pretty run-of-the-mill MacBook Pro, nothing super fancy. And then I'm just running Parallels on it, which if I pause the game and then go use my hot corners, I can show you that it is indeed a Mac. And it does physically work. So if it was just a completely yes or no question, it does actually work. Also, I have no idea why my capture card is not picking up my laptop audio, but whatever. But as you can tell, it might look a little, well, choppy and laggy and kind of just overall bad, because by my standards it does. And I just pulled up Farah because I like Farah. And yeah, as you can see, you get a lot of effectively frame drops, or it just. And if you're trying to play at a high, even slightly high level, and this is not what you're used to, and you're used to better, this would be a huge problem. So I'm aware there. It looks like it totally just kind of froze for a second, and that's because it did. Anything where there's a lot of things on screen at any one time, like even though I just go over to here where there's just a couple bots moving on screen, it always lags like crazy. And if I use the Barrage, it gets just worse and worse and worse. That being said, ultimately, does it work? Yes. Would it work in a complete emergency? Yes. Would it be better to set it up partitioned and just run one OS at a time, though? Definitely yes, because also, if you're hearing a lot of white noise, that's the fans on my Mac working super hard, and the keys are crazy hot right now. Like it's almost uncomfortable to touch the keys right now just because they're so hot. But I mean, if you were a Mac only person who really wanted to play this on PC and didn't have the option to, could you spend the $100 for Parallels and then another I guess 20 I think now for the game to get Overwatch and have it physically function? Yes. But I guess the main stats that are of interest to me are they're probably really hard to read up in the corner. My frames per second and latency. My frames per second at the moment is around 40, 42-ish. And my latency is about 300 milliseconds, which is a lot. So, is that far from ideal? Definitely. The latency being the big thing. But if it wasn't that wasn't a big deal for you and you were used to it, could it work? Absolutely yes. I would go into an actual game, but I don't want to be accused of throwing a game, so for now I'll just stick in the practice range. And yeah. Oh, nice timing. Got a barrage. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Answering the question, does it work on a Mac? Yes. Is it great? No. So, but yeah, thank you for watching. If you like this content, like, comment, subscribe, etc. If you want me to try other stuff, leave a comment and I'll do my best to make that work. If you're interested, I'll leave a link in the description for my Twitch account. You can watch me play Overwatch on an actual PC there, or whatever I feel like playing. All right, and thank you.